I wonder if a bout with the Arisen would prove a worthy challenge. Not bad. We sell swords a little more. With the Arisen would prove a worthy challenge.
Something to be said for returning when we're refreshed. An adventurer can never be too well prepared after all.
One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we... put them to use.
At last, we shall all be able to return. I should like for you to see this place as it was afore the dragon did.
say so.
That's it!
Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be just.
I'm not taking any passengers.
Did you?
Thanks, friend.
I only work when I fancy.
Oh, what does this say?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue.
At last!
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when... treated to the... the foremost... hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. Well met, sir.
Let me alone, will you? Ah! How'd you...
What brings you here? Isn't that something?
Lots to do and precious little
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts... I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week with no one's... Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with a clique. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look. You've come. Glad so. What say you? Would you care to live here? Many thanks, friend.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
True enough.
Never mind what they say.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Huzzah! Got anything to... What's...
I've just recalled a little tidbit I...
Beg pardon, sir, but have you any information about what happened here? A couple were found. Poor Albert was stabbed from behind, and Selena, by all appearance, I can't fathom it. I knew the both of them. One witness claims Selena was turned away from a noble's estate short.
Good day, sir. This isn't much to go.
I can't fathom it. One witness claims Selena was turned away.
We must rest, though the sun is still. Twas a chimera I was
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in I thought so! She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. That girl's always running off on some fool. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you welcome and well met. Don't think... I've forgotten your discount now.
In my line of business, patience is key. Do come again.
Curatives are indeed.
Did you want something? I've somewhere to be.
It is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Hail, friend. How fare you? 'Tis not long now ere I am to undertake the trial. I thought it only right to tell you that. As you were I was also rather hoping you would consider attending. Ah, but the path to the arbor is not easily found. There is a log bridge near the ruins where I train. I'll await you on the other side.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. Appreciate it. Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early. Any one of these fine pieces will serve you well. Hope to see you again. Fancy a look at my wares? I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
I've things to do if you... Well, I'll be.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Have you need of me? Not half bad.
How are things? Well, that's just if you're enjoying life. Wonder what's going on in town. Might go and see.
If you see aught untoward, pray. Many thanks.
I go where fortune whispers. Now that's something.
Not a care in the world. Aye, I'm well enough, thank you. That's what I like to see.
All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. But now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melve again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and that's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it. Splendid! Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take it. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any more. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue. But enough of my letter. Oh, and I'll pay your fare. Come find me when you've delivered that.
We ought to see this to its death.
You'll like to run into some... Should the cart be assailed,
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. Alas, 'twould seem I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be... If you'd be kind enough to lend... Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or could it be that you've reconsidered my request? You bought it for me. Thank you. You're a kind soul. Pray, let me return...
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay your kindness was a genuine one.
I'm afraid I...
anymore. Might as well take a look while you're here. All's well that ends with... Need anything?